Vicky Pattison and John Noble held a luxurious engagement party on Saturday night, but her best pal Ferne McCann couldn't attend the celebrations. The countdown is on as Vicky and John plan their wedding, which will be held next summer in a no-expense-spared bash. Vicky Pattison and her fiancé John Noble celebrated their engagement with family and friends on Saturday night. The party was held at the stunning Baltic Art Gallery in Newcastle, and the happy couple were joined by family and friends at the swanky bash. An insider exclusively told The Sun Online the party was absolutely amazing. It was such a great night. The venue was stunning with views over the Tyne River and the city's bridges. There was also a flower wall which was such a gorgeous touch and looked amazing in the photographs. Vicky's best pal Ferne couldn't make the bash. Everyone partied at the venue until around midnight and then went to a few different clubs. It was such a brilliant evening and they looked so happy. However, while she was surrounded by family and friends, some of Vicky's celeb pals weren't able to make the bash. A source revealed some of Vicky's celebrity friends couldn't make the date work because of work commitments, which was totally understandable. Vicky and John had a wonderful evening with their nearest and dearest. Ferne is currently heavily pregnant with her first child and is believed to be due before Christmas. John and Vicky's engagement party had a flower wall and the venue had amazing views over Newcastle. The party will feature in an upcoming issue of OK magazine with all the pictures from the stunning party. The bash comes after Vicky shared the news that she and John have bought a house together. Vicky and John couldn't hide their delight as they bought their first home together. The loved-up pair have splashed the cash on a brand new property, and the former Gale Shore star gushed she had found her home sweet home. Vicky, 29, met businessman John, also 29, at a house party in Newcastle 8 years ago, and back then, they dated for 6 months. Vicky and John, both 29, became engaged this summer, yet they split when Vicky was offered the job that propelled her to fame on the racy MTV show. In 2016, after years of no contact, they bumped into one another on a train, and Vicky was then linked with him in November while filming him a celebrity extra camp in Australia. The pair were property hunting in Newcastle earlier in the year. They announced their engagement in July, and today ticked off another exciting chapter in their life together. The IMA celeb Jungle Queen had a huge grin on her face as she cuddled John outside their red brick new build. The brunette beauty rekindled her flame with John after years apart. They looked to have been for a run, a gym trip beforehand, both dressed in sports gear, before picking up the keys to their purchase. The home looks to be spread across 2 floors, with a balcony facing the front and a grass verge. Vicky and John will no doubt toast their new purchase with a drink. The bubbly Newcastle lass revealed their family had played their part in the purchase, as she wrote, "We did it at John O'Belane home, man and woman. Thank you to at Loraj Pattison for all your help. Mrs. couldn't have done it without you, and to our lovely mammies for their support and advice at Mammy Pato and at X1MNX Blue Heart." In April, we reported how Vicky and John were property hunting in Newcastle. Vicky Pattison announced she was engaged to John Noble in July, opening up on her summer engagement. Vicky previously said she thought John was about to split up with her. Announcing the shock proposal, she said she burst into tears the moment John got down on one knee with a stunning 3.6-carat Marquisacute diamond ring. John later took to Instagram to confirm the news, telling all to OK magazine, "Vicky said I was spending a few days at John's house, which is just outside Newcastle and surrounded by lovely countryside. One morning he suggested we take his dog Roxy out for a walk. After a while we stopped for a sit-down on a bench overlooking some lovely scenery." Vicky Pattison says she does want kids with fiancé John Noble. "I was playing with Roxy when she shook her head and got slobber all over my face. When I wiped it away, John was in front of me on one knee. I couldn't believe it. I burst into tears. I said yes, and then I looked at the ring and I was blown away. It was amazing." Corey's Bruno Langley fired over claims he usually assaulted woman Debbie McGee while Strictly fans, but viewers get more than they bargained for. Strictly fans slam Michaela Strachan as she appears to reveal result Hamza Nouthwaite split from husband after he had affair with Lost Beauty. Liam Payne praises Cheryl's hardworking mum Joan as she cleans up their pad. Simon Cowell in constant pain after fall as docs warn it could happen again. Got a story? Email digishowbiz@thesun.co.uk or call us direct on 02077824220. We pay for videos too. Click here to upload yours.